Shouts out to my brother from another grade, Cooper. Hey, Coop. We finna go in right now. Shouts out to DWJ, Max Radio. Let's go.
Weekend, yeah, and I'm going to get my party on. Get my party on.
Welcome to the HooKah Lounge with Mr. Unique. We here. Welcome to the HooKah Lounge with Mr. Unique, man. We are here. We here. No matter what nobody say. We here. Yes, we are. Y'all know what it is. We chilling. We vibing. Let's go.
Haters all around, wolves upside down. I don't give a fuck, cause I'm laughing at them now. Made strong, made it through the rain. We thought we weren't through it, but we going insane. Weekend, every time the ball, with the weed we getting it, I'm here for all of y'all.
Y'all know it's the weekend. But y'all know what we got to do before we do anything, man. We got to holler at those sponsors, man. Y'all know we got to pay those bills before we do anything, man. Shouts out to the Smooth House Music Group. Smooth House Music, you take care of the music, we'll take care of the business. Smooth House Music Group at gmail.com. Also, man, shouts out to Smooth House TV. Smooth House TV is in season 3. Much love, Smooth House TV, man, giving us love and giving us opportunity on the HooKah Lounge. Smooth House TV, the smoothest place on earth. Also, don't forget about it, man. Every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, it's the Things You Can't Say podcast, man, with Mr. Unique and Motivational Poet, because we say the things that you are really thinking. Yeah, we do. Also, man, shouts out to D-Boy Records. D-Boy Records. Making feel good music for your soul. Y'all still can go get it to Tiffany Renee, the Mr. Unique. They all out. Just go to your streaming platforms or wherever you go get your music from and just type in. You can type in D-Boy Records. You can type in Smooth House Music Group. You can type in Mr. Unique the producer. You can type in Tiffany Renee. You can type in Zeke. All of that. And you'll get it. Also, man, shouts out to the little brother on the lunch of the clothing brand, FML Clothing. Faith Makes Living. Because if you ain't walking in faith, man, you know you can't walk with us. Also, shout out to my favorite place to be. Shouts out to Blacked Out Studios. Blacked Out Studios. They say Blacked Out Studios is the place to free your mind. Also, man, we got to shout out to the international player, the international pimp, and everybody's daddy, man. Mr. Curly P over there doing this thing, man, at CP Productions, where imagination meets reality. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the HooKah Lounge with Mr. Unique. How y'all feeling? Y'all feeling good? I'm feeling good too, man. It's even if I wasn't feeling good, I'd still be here with y'all in the HooKah Lounge with Mr. Unique, man. We got a good one tonight. Been asked, and it's been, asked. Why? It's been asked about we talking about cheating. Why does people cheat? Do they cheat out of because they don't love you? Truth about it. What does it mean? Why does it happen? Do that mean that person don't love me no more? And believe it or not, it don't mean it. I'm gonna give y'all a couple of studies now. Again, don't get mad at Mr. Unique. This didn't come from me now. No, this didn't come from me. But what is it? Why do people do it? Why do people cheat? Does it mean do they do it because they're not happy? Why are they unfaithful? Is it something that they trying to? Is it because they don't love you? I don't necessarily mean that. Not necessarily. But I'm gonna give you. Again, I got to say this because somebody be recorded. We do own the rights to everything that's being played. We do own the rights to everything being played. We do own the rights to everything. We own the rights to everything. And of course, we know it's the grown sexy conversation. You know, so far, you know, kids shouldn't be listening to this, but just in case, I got to make sure I cover my tail. Make sure I cover myself. Parental advisory, explicit content. We may say some things that you might not like. Might say some things that may be you know. But we're gonna dive into it, man. We're gonna dive into it. Because people want to know, you know, it was the question that was asked. Why do people do it? And cheating doesn't necessarily have to mean that you slept with somebody. Right? It don't necessarily have to mean you sleeping with somebody. It could be the emotional time. See what I'm saying? The mentality. How do you get past? How do you, what happens? And it's not just men, it's women too. Men just happen to do it a little bit more often because, you know, men was given it's not that he not happy or anything like that. Sometimes that could be what it is. It doesn't mean that he necessarily, you know. So it's not, you know. But why is it done? Why is it done? Men hook up, you know, people don't fail to realize that people don't be wanting to know it. But we have to tell you what it is. We have to give you the 1,000. We have to tell you exactly, you know, the truth about it. The truth about cheating. What does it mean? What does it mean? And men, and see, let me tell you, men don't necessarily do it because see the difference between why men can't handle women cheating, because women cheat with the replacement. Men just do some shit. There's a difference between men and women when it comes to reasons to partake in what you say sexual casual sex. Men hook up to increase sexual experience for to gain the manhood, but women tend to hook up, you know, with the hopes of it becoming a long-term relationship and to satisfy the partner. Men are not saying all, but you know, if you go by what the books say, the good book, it say, you know, God looked at Adam and said, "Be fruitful and multiply," which means that apparently men have a little bit more oomph in it. It don't take a man alone to get a man started. It takes a lot. So we're gonna give it to you. We're gonna give you we're gonna give you the real. But before we do that, we gotta pay some bills. We're gonna pay some bills, and then we're gonna jump into it. We're gonna jump right on into it. It's the Hookah Lounge with Mr. Unique. I promise y'all. I promise you, everything I love. I'll be back.
Are you tired of the same old boring podcast to put you to sleep? Do you want to listen to something fresh, fun, and fascinating? Then you should check out the Hookah Lounge with Mr. Unique, the podcast that will blow your mind. The Hookah Lounge is the podcast that covers everything you ever wanted to know about the culture, relationships, and that late night grown people conversation. Whether it's life, religion, or even mental health, the Hookah Lounge has it all. You heard from Mr. Unique, the host who is passionate, knowledgeable, and hilarious. You'll also get to enjoy some amazing guests who are experts, celebrities, or just plain awesome people. The Hookah Lounge is not just a podcast, it's an experience. You'll learn something new, laugh out loud, and feel inspired every time you listen. And the best part is, it's free and easy to access. You can find it on YouTube, the iHeartRadio app, or wherever you get your podcasts. Just search the Hookah Lounge with Mr. Unique and hit subscribe. So what are you waiting for? Don't miss out on the best podcast ever. Tune in every Saturday night at 9:30 on Smooth House TV, the smoothest place on earth, and discover why millions of people love it. And don't forget to leave a review and share it with your friends. Trust me, you won't regret it. The Hookah Lounge with Mr. Unique, the podcast that will blow your mind.
Are you ready to dive into the juiciest, dankiest, and most mind-blowing conversations? Well, grab your favorite strand, roll it up tight, and get ready to elevate your podcast experience. Whether it's the latest movies, music, game, or trend, we've got you covered with our hot takes, honest opinions, and hilarious banters. Join us every week as we roll up the best stories, interviews, and insights from our guests and experts. The Roll Up Show is the ultimate destination for fans of pop culture, comedy, and fun. So tune in, sit back, and get ready to roll with us. The Roll Up Show. Come vibe.
Welcome. Welcome back to the Hookah Lounge with Mr. Unique. Tonight's conversation we'll be having the grown people conversation tonight that we have. The truth about cheating. What does it mean? What is it? The truth about cheating. What does it mean? That's what we on tonight. YouTube, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Facebook, we need those hearts and those stars. LinkedIn, Twitch, Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, man, everybody on the app. Everybody that's listening to me tonight, y'all know we do the listening thing. You know what I'm saying? Hookah Lounge. Like, share, comment, tell your friends about it. Y'all know that's where we had this grown people conversation in the Hookah Lounge. We got one tonight. Yep, we got one tonight. We got a good one. And we just simply we doing the we just asked, for tonight's conversation, the truth about cheating. What does it mean? What does it mean? Why does it happen? See, Stephen been married 6 years and cheating for the last 4. The main reason that he not faithful to his wife is that they haven't had sex in more than 4 years. First, it was a physical problem for her. Intercourse was too painful. He supported her through treatment, and they even went to couples therapy. But even when she physically could have sex, she was and remains completely uninterested. And see, that's a part too that we have to admit, hey, that's why we say that men have a little bit more, because women have a lot that go on with their body. So they may not be wanting to have that all the time. And see, you got to understand that your partner still have needs as well. So it's other ways, if you're not, some got to give, man. Some got to give. But Stephen says he remains at least hopeful enough to be careful with his affairs. He said he get himself tested regularly in case his wife ever decides she want to start having it again. But women go through a lot of changes in their body. They go through a lot of changes in their body. A lot. Sometimes, the situations and things that they got going, not ever, saying it's okay to cheat, because it's not. But I'm giving you the reasons as to why it happens sometimes. The other parts of the relationship are strong. They work together and get along. But they don't have intimacy. And he says that's what he misses the most. He misses the intimacy that they don't have that anymore. Everything else is fine. We do own the rights to everything that you see tonight. And this is coming from Live Well magazine. It says a sexless marriage is a major strain trigger. But other reasons come into play too. Sometimes for celebs as well as your average work guy, says Doug Hischerin. He's the author of 8 Ways to Great Peak Performance on the Job and in Your Life. It could be anything from denial to see if they can get away with it, or to feel the adrenaline rush of possibly getting caught. Says Hitchcrom, to the more serious, such a feeling out of control or emasculated in our home lives and searching for a connection that makes them feel more like a man. Sometimes there's some things that's going on in the house that they don't feel like a man. So they have to, I'm answering the question. Sometimes I don't even like the answers either. Sometimes, sometimes it's, I don't know. But we have to find out why it happens. And it doesn't mean that it's not in love there. So here are some reasons that men in relationships look elsewhere for sex, love, or companionship. He doesn't feel his needs are being met. Not just his sexual needs, like women. Men want to feel understood emotionally as well, says Elizabeth Sloan, a couples therapist in McLean, Virginia. See, a lot of times men are not, I don't know if praise is the right word, but a lot of times men don't feel appreciated. They don't feel appreciated. They don't feel like they good enough because you're not giving it to them. They have more times where, y'all know I'm trying to find my blunt up. They have, it's more times than not that instead of encouraging that man, it's a nag of what you're not doing. But it's you quick to give somebody else recognition, or you quick to acknowledge something that somebody else is doing, but then the man that's in front of you, it's as if you're not telling him something that he's not doing or reaching or pointing out the bad, you ain't got nothing to say at all. When y'all do have it, you don't want to put forth the effort. You just there. And you're doing it not because you want to do it, but because you feel like it's an obligation. And yes, he gonna still do, but he may not be, it may just not be, he may want you to do a little bit more than you're doing in the bedroom. So one of the things is he feel like his needs ain't being met. Another thing, he's been made to feel that wanting sex is bad or dirty. It may make men sound shallow and vain, but a man likes to know that a woman he's married or in a relationship will remain a sexual person. That should retain her sense of passion and enjoyment. Again, this comes from Elizabeth Sloan, who's a couples therapist in McLean, Virginia. He said men like to know that the women he married or with will remain a sexual person, that she'll retain her sense of passion and enjoyment, says Sloan. If their wives shut off sexually, treat sex as a choice, or never initiate intimacy, some men feel punished as through wanting sex were a bad thing. If y'all notice, me and Poet said in the other one, the importance of it, that don't treat it like it's a reward. So he feel like it's not, it's a punishment or it's a reward. That's not cool. See, a man, a man looking at it as like this. I'm around you and I can't help but keep my mind, or my mind is thinking other things when I'm around you. I want to touch you. I want this. You don't feel like that toward me. Men want to know that they're wanted too, just like women want to know that they're wanted. Inside and outside the bedroom. Again, like I said, men have been, men be treated as if it's a reward, right? So he just because you may not feel like he worthy or he's done enough for it, Hey, but we're talking about it. We talking about it. Why do men, why do they do it? Why do men cheat? Why why do they step out sometimes? You see what I'm saying? So we're giving it to you. Some of it, you know, people may not like. When it comes to uh your significant other should be, I always say that your significant other should be the freakiest person you know. And again, I'm just giving it to you from the couple's therapist, doctor. Ain't a doctor or nothing like that. So I'm just giving it to you from them. We're talking about it. Tonight's conversation. The truth about cheating. What does it mean? See, the difference, and then why men can't take it is because, for one, women, when a woman does it, she does it with the possible replacement. A lot of times men just do it because they just want to feel like a man. Are you giving it to them? Are you, I'm not justifying, I'm just saying. So it says that a man want to know that she'll retain her sense of passion and enjoyment. If the wives shut off or the girlfriend shut off sexually, treat sex as a chore, and it's never, or you never initiate the intimacy, some men feel punished as though wanting sex was a bad thing. They feel like, dang, maybe I shouldn't. If I say something every time I try, she turned me down. Every time I try, it's always something, a reason, an excuse. Well, he likes special attention like you like special attention. He wanna feel wanted. He wants you to touch him every now and then. So one of the reasons is he doesn't feel his needs are being met. The second is he may was being made to feel that wanting sex is bad or dirty, or it's a reward. It's a reward or a punishment. It's a reward when you do well, and it's a punishment when you do bad. Wait a minute, hold on, that ain't right. He's feeling inadequate at home. If a husband hears nothing but a litany of complaints when he feels like he's doing his best, getting the car repaired, playing with the kids, working hard, it can leave him in an area where he feels like, hey man, she's not appreciating. And that don't mean that he don't love. So you not giving it to him. Does that mean you out of love with him because you're not giving it to him? It works both ways. Yeah. He's feeling like he's not appreciated. He's out here grinding, he's working. Now we're not talking about the ones that just sitting around and ain't doing nothing, running your gas out your car, hanging with the homeboys all day, got your house smelling like feet. You been at work all day and he come in with a house full of guys. You come home to a house full of guys after work. Now we ain't talking about them. We're not talking about that. That's not what we're talking about. Another reason is he has deep-rooted monogamy fears. Men may make the commitment to marry one woman, but they remain afraid that their wives will change. Meanwhile, they've given up their right to have sex with anyone like they like. This is again comes from Dr. Sloan. Plenty of men see sex the way children see candy. Adds Myra Kirschenbaum, author of When Good People Have Affairs. They want what they want when they want it. Marriage shuts the gates off on that, or marriage shuts the gates on that, but not on the temptation. That was the case with Ron. Ron said he cheated because I could. Says the unapologetic serial non-monogamist who admits to multiple affairs with married women he works with. And I did it because a new woman would look at me like a Greek god, whereas my wife knew I was imperfect. And a lot of times when you know that they're imperfect, you make sure that he knows that he's imperfect. Mm-hmm. Told y'all. We on it tonight. And we got to pay some bills. It's the Hookah Lounge. It's the Hookah Lounge. Y'all in the Hookah Lounge with me, Mr. Unique. I promise y'all, got to pay a couple of bills. We'll be back.
Are you a talented musician looking for a way to take your career to the next level? Do you want to work with professionals who can help you reach your full potential? If you answered yes, then you need to contact Smooth House Music Group, the leading music management company in the industry. Smooth House Music Group is a team of experienced and passionate music managers who have worked with some of the biggest names in the music scene. They can help you with everything from booking gigs, negotiating contracts, promoting your music, securing sponsorships, and more. Whether you are a solo artist, a band, or a DJ, Smooth House Music Group can help you achieve your musical goals. Smooth House Music Group has a network of contacts and connections that can open up new opportunities for you. They can also provide you with guidance, feedback, and support to help you grow as an artist. Smooth House Music Group is not just a music management company, they are your partners in success. Don't miss this chance to work with the best in the business. Contact Smooth House Music Group today and get ready to make your dreams come true. Email smoothhousemusicgroup@gmail.com. Smooth House Music Group, the music management company that works for you.
Welcome back to the Hookah Lounge with Mr. Unique. Y'all know what we got to do, man. We got to pay those bills. We got to holler at our sponsors. Yeah, we do. Shouts out to the Smooth House Music Group. Smooth House Music Group. You take care of the music, we'll take care of the business. Smooth House Music Group at gmail.com. Also, much love to Smooth House TV, man. Smooth House TV is in season 3. Giving us the opportunity on the Hookah Lounge every Saturday night to do what we do. Shouts out to Smooth House TV, season 3, the smoothest place on earth. Also, shouts out to the Things You Can't Say podcast every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Catch Mr. Unique and the Motivational Poet, the Things You Can't Say podcast, because they say the things that you're really thinking. Also, man, shouts out to D-Boy Records. Y'all can go get it. Just go anywhere you get your streaming music. You can go get the Mr. Unique. Go get this. Go Zeke, Tiffany Renee. D-Boy Records, man, is over. They got new music coming. D-Boy Records, feel good music for your soul, man. Just go to your streaming service and you can type in any D-Boy Records artist you want. Mr. Unique, Zeke, Tiffany Renee. Go in and type in Tiffany Renee. Brighter Day. I'm going to wait. Y'all will see it. Y'all will. Also, shouts out to the little brother, the Lunch of the Clothing brand, FML Clothing. Faith makes living. Because if you're not walking in faith, you can't walk with us. Also, shouts out to my favorite place to be, Blacked Out Studios. They say Blacked Out Studios. I'll be back Monday at Blacked Out Studios. They say Blacked Out Studios is the place to free your mind, and I definitely have my mind free. Also, can't forget, man, we got to give a shout out to the international player, pimp, and everybody's daddy, Mr. Curly Pizzle. Yeah, Mr. Curly Pizzle. CP Productions, man. Much love over there to Curly P. CP Productions. Where imagination meets a reality. Welcome to the Hookah Lounge. Yeah, we here. Welcome to the Hookah Lounge with Mr. Unique. And what we doing is, we are in our conversation. That's what we have. We have the grown people conversation tonight. We're having the grown people conversation tonight. The truth about cheating. Why does it happen? Does that mean? No, that don't mean, But if you love, how can you understand all of that? But it doesn't necessarily mean that they don't love it. We're giving y'all reasons as to some of the reasons. You see, we understand you got to be mindful too that women's bodies do go through changes. Men, we are aware of that. Women's bodies go through changes, kids and all of this. So her sexual urges may be not as strong as they used to be, right? And that's one of the things that men worry about. according to couples therapists. According to, let me say it right, Elizabeth Sloan, a couples therapist located in McLean, Virginia. She said he doesn't feel his needs are being met. He's been made to feel that wanting sex is bad or dirty. He's feeling inadequate at home. Her husband hears nothing but a litany of complaints when he feels he's doing the best. You know, getting the car done and taking care of what he got to take care of. And all you're doing is finding the works. He has a deep-rooted monogamy fear. Many men may make the commitment to marry one woman, but they remain afraid that their wives will change or girlfriends will change. And meanwhile, they've given up their right to have sex with anyone they like. According to Dr. Sloan, plenty of men see sex the way children see candy, as Mira Kirschenbaum, author of When Good People Have Affairs. They want what they want when they want it. Marriage shuts the gates on that, but not on the temptation. It was a case with Ron. Ron said he cheated because he could, and he was an unapologetic serial non-monogamist who admitted to multiple affairs with married women he works with. And he did it because a new woman would look at me like a Greek god, whereas my wife knew I was imperfect. That goes back to what we were saying at the beginning. Yes, it does. It goes back to what we were saying at the beginning. Make sure that man, now, you know, we have to look, we're gonna have to face it ourselves now. Sometimes it ain't always that easy, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes we have to look at ourselves. It may be the small thing, and you may feel as though you may be doing everything. Sometimes you can't. It could also be a situation where he's tried to say something and you just didn't hear it. You wasn't listening. You didn't hear it. It wasn't something that you wanted to hear. So you just didn't pay no attention. We got to face that too. Yeah, we do. Laura Mintz, author of A Tired Woman's Guide to Passionate Sex, explains to the Huffington Post, Halen Beck, the conditions under which it would be acceptable to look for sex outside your relationship. If a couple has already made a commitment for monogamy, then the first thing is the communication, and that has to be a very honest conversation. Perhaps with the help of a therapist, where one person says to the other, you know, I want sex. If you weren't going to give it to me, I want it elsewhere. A lot of times that's all, you know, man, just wants you to be, he just wants you to be his own little personal porn star. Tawana Hines, creator of Funky Brown Chick, a website that explores the scientology of sexuality and relationships, also during the conversation explained that that a relationship can't work if you and your partner are compatible. Sexual compatibility is a form of compatibility, and if you two are completely out of sync and one person is always frustrated, which will just build into resentment, and the other person always feeling pressure, which is also build into resentment, that's not a healthy relationship, Hines said. So you got to pay attention to this thing. We have to pay attention to exactly our partner. Find out what your partner like. Don't be afraid to have that conversation. Don't get offended about that conversation. We got to have these conversations. We have to have these types of conversations because these conversations need to be had. We have to. Studies show that only 7% of cheating women and 8% of cheating men cheated due to sexual dissatisfaction. The vast majority cheated either because of a lack of emotional connection in the relationship or a combination of a lack of emotional and sexual connection in the relationship. Yeah. I mean, we got to make sure we connect with the women too, not just be jumping inside of her, because, you know, the lack of emotional connection. Number one reason why people cheat is a lack of connection in the relationship. Most people do not realize how important creating, maintaining, and nurturing a connection in a relationship is. There will always be temptations, but when a couple is feeling connected, the odds of acting on those temptations go down significantly. Studies show that only 7% of cheating women and 8% of cheating men cheated due to sexual dissatisfaction alone. Vast majority cheated either because of a lack of emotional connection in the relationship or a combination of a lack of emotional and sexual connection in the relationship. It's a lack of sexual connection. Most couples get lazy about sex. That's true. They get lazy about it. Some couples get lazy. Once they figure out how to get each other off and the initial sexual excitement of a new partner passes, most couples get complacent about their intimate life. For sex to be great over time, it takes a willingness to continue to grow and learn. We need to bring new techniques, fantasies, toys, experience to the table to keep it fresh. In addition, our needs, fantasies, and the things that turn us on change over time, which is why it's so important for couples to communicate about sex on a regular basis. Without ongoing communication, small sexual desires may slip through the cracks, or you may be too nervous to express something big that you want to try. This can leave one member of a couple more likely to look elsewhere to get their sexual needs met. Sometimes it's easier to ask a stranger to do something kinky or even just to direct them more explicitly about how and where you like to be touched. Sometimes you'll get, you got the people that are getting their feelings and say, well, you must be thinking about, no. Over time, things change. Keep communicating. High in judgment about preferences. Low is crucial to meet each other's needs. One great way to keep the communication going is the sexual inventory. It's a great way to keep your sex life fresh and exciting. We got to keep that thing fresh and funky. We got to keep that thing, we want to play. Yeah, I never said, y'all know I got one limit and that's it. Other than that, we own. So it's you can't be afraid to have that conversation. The longer you with a person, that conversation should be more comfortable. But you can't be thinking, guys, that she's trying to get you to, she's thinking about another man when she's doing it. Or ladies, you can't be saying that he's trying to compare you to the ex or something like that. No, maybe he's just talking to you and telling you, because things have changed and he just wants you to maybe do this or do that, right? True. Ladies, we can't believe everything we hear. Men, we can't believe everything we hear either. People do try to get in the middle of your relationship. And sometimes it ain't even got to be no reason. It could just be just to know that they've caused a disruption in what was going on. It could be that. They just get off by knowing that they caused a destruction. Conflict. They brought conflict in the relationship because conflict in the relationship is inevitable. But how this conflict is handled, however, often determines how much damage is done and ultimately how long the relationship lasts. People don't want to stick in a relationship where their partner hits below the belt when conflict arises. Being disrespected, hurt, or verbally abused leaves people vulnerable to acting out with others. When we hurt, angered, triggered, or scared, we are most likely to lash out. We telling y'all what it is, man. We're just being honest. We're being honest about it. And we having this honest conversation that we got to have. Yeah, we do. We got to have this conversation. It's the HooKah Lounge with Mr. Unique. Backed by popular demand, we have the Curly P and Bob interview. Curly P and Bob interview coming up right now on the HooKah Lounge, and we'll be back to shut it down. It's the HooKah Lounge with Mr. Unique. I promise y'all, I'll be back.
About what I do. No, you just tell them what I told you to tell them, because I am Bob Palawalakowski. Welcome back. How you guys doing? This is the Bob Palawalakowski Show on the best network ever, Smooth House TV, the smoothest place on earth. I'm sorry, guys. I tried to do it the way you told me to. Hopefully I said that last part right. Anyway, today, oh my God, today we're having the most amazing interview ever that all of you guys loved to just ask me about all the time. When are you going to interview Curly P? When are you going to interview Curly P? And I was like, who is this Curly P guy? So I did my research. Today we're interviewing the most international player, international pimp, and everybody's father. Not mine, though, because look at this face. Anyway, Curly P, that's what they call him. So we're going to go live with Curly P on a satellite. Hopefully he's not talking to us from jail. You know how you black people can be. I'm sorry. I won't do it again. Anyway, so Curly, how's it going over there, buddy? Wherever you are. And how's life treating you?
I'm doing good, Bob Papa. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing good. He's an international player, international pimp, Curly P. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing good, but I'm not
well,
your buddy,
Curly,
though,
thank you for all of that jibber jabber, numbo bumbo bullshit that you're doing over there. Good to see that you're not in jail because we know you love fried chicken. I won't do it again. I won't do it again. Okay. So, Curly, how long did it actually take you to become the international player pimp that everybody claim you are?
First off, Bob Papa, all right, the little chicken jokes, it ain't funny.
Whoa, Curly.
Right? It ain't funny.
I didn't mean any harm by it when I said it.
I am internationally pimping Curly P.
I
You can go
apologize.
and look me up, okay? I was sitting with the best of the best. You know what I'm talking about, okay? It was George Washington Carver.
Well, that's good, Curly. I am so glad
so don't play
that
with
you
my name
have
like that, okay?
told us
And I've been
everything
internationally
about
pimping
yourself
for a
and how
long,
you
long time,
got to the point of internationally pimping. That is so amazing. I apologize. I didn't want to step on any toes, you know. Because you know you black people toes look like Tyrannosaurus Rex feet. I won't do it again. I won't do it again.
I'm not going to come over there.
So, anyway, Curly.
Hey, you better stop playing with us. That means
So,
you saying our
your
feet look like
pimping
that.
is
Hey, listen, stop
internationally,
playing.
right? So, why haven't I, Bob Palawalakowski, heard of you before? Answer that one, Mr.
You don't know
Curly
me because
P.
you lame, okay? And you're not looking in the right spots, okay? I'm international,
Okay.
Curly P, okay? And I does this, baby, for a living. I got things
Curly.
out, you know, like these. I'm doing
Curly.
my thing, got
Cool.
jury out. I'm Curly
I
P,
just
baby,
wanted to know. I never heard
half
of
of
you
the
before, but yet you're
I don't even got the
international
whole
pimping. You're all everywhere.
I got
You're
half
all
of
over
the
the world.
pigment.
Every time I drive and I'm going places, all I hear is Curly P. All this craziness, and I'm just tired of it. I don't know. That was a good idea. Anyway, that's all for today, people.
Thanks
It
for
was
having
just
me,
a
Bob.
snippet of
Thanks
Curly
for
P's
having me,
interview.
Bob.
We'll have more with Curly and me, Bob Palawalakowski. This is the Smooth House TV Network. I'm your host. Sorry.
I'll be back to you. You know what to do. Hit me up on the phone. I'll come back and do the second interview with your Bob. I'm out.
Hopefully his gun don't get jammed. Okay. All right. Bob Palawalakowski, and I'm out, guys. Peace.
Welcome back, man. Before we get up out of here, we got to pay them bills, man. Before we get up out of here, gotta holler them sponsors one more time, man. Y'all know we gotta do it like that, man. We gotta holler at those sponsors, cause they the ones who make it possible for us, for y'all to see us, hear us. Shouts out to the Smooth House Music Group, man. You take care of the music, we'll take care of the business. Smooth House Music Group at gmail.com. Also, shouts out to Smooth House TV. They in season 3 right now. We in season 3 right now. Shouts out to Smooth House TV, the smoothest place on earth. Also, don't forget, every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, Mr. Unique and Motivational Poor, the things you can't say podcast, because we say the things that you're really thinking. Also, don't forget to go get the Debo Records artist, Tiffany Renee, Mr. Unique, Zeke, Debo Records. Go get it wherever you get your music streaming from. Debo Records is feel-good music for your soul. Also, shout out to the little brother, man, with the lunch the clothing brand, FML Clothing. Faith makes living, because if you're not walking in faith, you can't walk with us. Also, shouts out to my favorite place. I'll be back there on a Monday to do the Things You Can't Say podcast. Blacked Out Studios, the place to free your mind. Also, Shouts out to the international player, the international pimp, and everybody's daddy, Mr. Curly P, CP Productions, where imagination meets reality. I am Mr. Unique, and you know we was just vibing, man. We was vibing. And we was in the conversation. The truth about cheating, what does it mean? I gave you some reasons. It wasn't coming from me. I read it. I was, hey, it is what it is, man. We got to be there for each other. Always love each other, man. Until next week, until Monday, the Things You Can't Say podcast, 8:30, 7:30 Central on Smooth House TV. Until then, love y'all. Good night.
Are you looking for the hottest new music from the most talented artists in the industry? Do you want to discover the next big thing in hip-hop, R&B, pop, and more? Then you need to check out D-Boy Records and Smooth House Music Group, the independent record label and music management company that is taking the world by storm. D-Boy Records and Smooth House Music Group is not your average label. They are a family of creative and passionate musicians, producers, engineers, and executives who work together to create and promote quality music that resonates with fans across the globe. They have a diverse roster of artists, ranging from established stars to rising newcomers, who each bring their own unique style and vision to the table. Whether you are looking for smooth and soulful vocals, hard-hitting and catchy beats, or innovative and original lyrics, you will find it all at D-Boy Records and Smooth House Music Group. They have the skills, the resources, and the vision to take their artists to the next level and beyond. Don't miss out on the opportunity to experience the best music in the game. Visit their website, follow them on social media, and stream their music on all major platforms. D-Boy Records and Smooth House Music Group, the independent record label and music management company that is
brought to you by.
Are you looking for the hottest new music from the most talented artists in the industry?
In the heart of the city, where culture thrives and dreams come alive, there's a brand that stands for the bold, the fearless, the movers and shakers. That brand is FML Clothing. We're not just a brand, we're a lifestyle, a statement, a movement. We're about expressing who you are and what you stand for. Our designs are as diverse and dynamic as you are. They're made to be not just worn, but lived in. Because at FML Clothing, we believe fashion is about more than just looking good. It's about feeling good. So whether you're owning the boardroom, ruling the streets, or lighting up the night, do it in style, do it with passion, do it with FML Clothing. FML Clothing, faith makes living. If you're not walking in faith, you can't walk with us.